All right, we're going to give it up. We're going to keep the show rolling. Give it up for the very funny Aaron Marsh. Give it up. Woo!
Thank you, guys. So, they said you guys wanted to see a familiar face. And they're like, they saw the guy at the door on the way in, right? That's familiar. We can do this. So that's me. Good to meet you guys again. I have all your names in case you guys don't laugh. Oh, guys. You guys want those raffle tickets, don't you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Free tickets. Shit, yeah. You don't have to say heck yeah, you know. Were you raised Mormon? You talk like a Mormon. I was raised Mormon. I have a sense. People that are afraid to swear. Guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm going to tell you that I've never experienced true love. And I know this because I have friends who love drugs. Right? And I just want to experience love the way that they experience drugs. You know, like I want to experience drugs. No, wait, I want to experience love the way my mom experiences drugs. That's really it. Because I never want to be left alone in a house full of SpaghettiOs ever again. Applaud from the back from a very lonely man. See? And I say this because SpaghettiOs just taste like neglect. It's true. And Chef Boyardee knows this because you can see him on the can like, sorry, buddy. It's just you and me all weekend. I know. So I was left alone a lot as a child, clearly. And so, like, I learned romance from things like Disney movies. You know, like I was watching Beauty and the Beast. And I'm like, oh, I get it. If a girl doesn't like you, you just lock her up until she does. You know, like, or I was watching Little Mermaid. And it was like, oh, cool. It's all right to date a hoarder if she's really young. That makes sense. I got it. Right? Like, doesn't he have friends? Like, she's like, hey, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? And I'm at home like, bitch, that's the fucking trash! You don't comb your hair with a fork. Not good. Like, I have tattoos, right? Like, look at that. Like, that's Star Wars tattoos. That is a misled man right there. Like, I got tattoos. I'm like, women will talk to me about tattoos, right? Like, women will do that. I have 30-year-old introverted men interested in talking to me all day long. You want to guess how many nerdy girls I've met from this? I know, and I love nerdy girls. It seemed like it was like the right thing. It so did. Like, I played Final Fantasy growing up, and the fantasy was that there was a girl involved, right? Like, there's girls, and that we have friends, and we go outside. Like, these are things that I experienced in video games. As an adult, I'm like, oh, I can't go outside all day without sunscreen. That was never a thing in Final Fantasy, guys. I never got SPF plus 600. Like I saw a nerd girl. She was so cute. Like, I needed to roll an 8 just to approach her. You guys know what I'm talking about? And then she needed to roll a 6 just to respond. It was an uphill battle. But I had this cape that was like a +3 in charm, and so I'm like, this is gonna happen. My chances are with me. Oh God, nerd girls are good. Luckily, they're becoming common. Are you nerdy? You look nerdy. Yeah, you know I can tell? Because he answered. That's how I Because I made eye contact with her, and he's like, her name's Marie. Good job. Are you nerdy?
Yes.
You know how I could tell?
Yeah.
Because I can see you. That's how I can tell. Do you own any replica weapons at home that aren't actually weapons we use in real life?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my God. What do you own?
Lightsabers.
So do I. So do I. Like, I'll give it up for a lightsaber. Let's do that. What lightsaber do you have?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
I got Mace Windu. I got like the most ghetto of all of them. And I got it because it was blinked. Like, I don't, like, it just is. It's the only one that's chrome. Like, they knew, like, this was a black man's lightsaber. He wanted style. Like, so, like, clearly I have a lot of tattoos, which also means I have a lot of regrets. Like, that's just the way that works. I'm going to show you guys this one. This is a fun one.
Hey, take it off. Take it
Oh,
off.
I know. You guys are going to see my shiny nipples.
Yeah.
This, guys, is Malcolm X. Yeah, take that in. Malcolm X. See? And black people look at me like, why the fuck do you like Malcolm X? And I look right back at them and I'm like, why the fuck do you like Malcolm X? Right? Let's be fair. And then white people look at me and they go, well, that doesn't look like Denzel Washington. And really, I'll let that come back around, that's nice. Wait, what was that?
He played Malcolm X, I get it.
Yeah, that's right. He got it. That was a delay on that IMDb. That shit, you're like, why Denzel Washington? Really, I should have put Malcolm in the middle. You know, I'm white enough. I should have thought that through. But like, Malcolm taught me some really important lessons growing up. He taught me no pork.
Yeah.
Yeah. No white women. If you guys want to applaud for that. And no pork and white women. That's what I learned from him. There's also like these gray hairs on my chest, just over Malcolm X. And that's true, like he's still stressed out. That doesn't make sense. Change your topic. I was playing the board game Life, right? Don't know how that's funny, but I'll take it. And so I was playing with my rich friend, and he gave himself twice as many pieces to start out with. I'm like, that's not fucking fair. And he looked right at me, guys, and he was like, that's life. I know. And then 2 moves later, I ended up with a minivan and kids. He's still single with a bunch of money. He's like, yeah, that's life too, buddy. You lost. I know, I don't like it. Don't like it. So, you guys ever date? You two did. You guys dated at one point, right? No, you guys are just friendly like that? That is like every relationship I've ever had. I'm like, we dated? She's like, no, we didn't. I was like, we saw movies together. How did that confusion even happen? I want to know. This is better than what I was going to say anyways.
It was 30 years ago.
30.
So there's an expiration date on what the past is remembered as? So if your kids brought home a history book, you're like, only read the last 30 years. After that, it's bullshit. History is history. Whether you guys made friends out of this one date. Where'd you guys go?
I don't know where to go.
Trying to get back to her part.
That was the only important part of the date. That is actually so much about the man's mind right there. It's just like, it doesn't matter where we went, it's where we ended up. In the cave. Did you guys kiss? You guys didn't. No, you just made a friend. That's cool. So like, but I was a child when like I was taught the analogy of baseball and dating. Do you guys know this analogy? Where you go to first base, you kiss a girl? See, but I was a child, and so like, I thought to get to second base, I had to find a guy to go to first base to get me to second. It's like, dating sounds kind of fucked up, guys. And now we gotta find an even stronger friend to bring us all around to get home. And then I have to high-five him when he gets to the home plate, guys. That's what, this is fucked up. Like, clearly, the analogy should be football, right? You go up, you read the defense, you're like, is this a bump and run situation? I don't know. But if she's covering the slots, I'm going for the tight end. Bam! Touchdown. That's how it's done. That's dating. That guy's in the cave. He went back to the apartment. Hey guys, I'm Aaron Marsh. Thank you for listening. You guys have been good.
Give it up for Aaron Marsh. Give it up, y'all. And give it up for yourselves for hanging out with us tonight with the LMAO.